Hey everyone, welcome back. Is VS Code still king in 2026 or the other AI native editors like the Cursor and Devin Desktop completely taking over? Choosing the right code editor can double your developer velocity or completely slow down your automation workflow. So in this video, we are going to deep dive into the top 5 code editors and IDEs, exploring their top features, AI capabilities, and exactly who should use what. First up is the Visual Studio Code or the VS Code. VS Code remains the default editor for millions of software engineers and QA automation testers. Its massive plugin system, as you can see here, makes it lightweight yet infinitely extensible. So whether you are running Playwright test scripts tests or writing Python tests like this, the Python script, or managing Docker containers, VS Code handles everything smoothly so you can run your program with ease. So if you want a fast, free and customizable setup with zero setup friction, VS Code is still the ultimate all-rounder. And now let's take a look at the JetBrains. IntelliJ JetBrains is available for Mac and Windows, and you can simply download it, and I have the IDE installed and open here. So this is JetBrains IntelliJ IDEA. When it comes to large-scale Java, Kotlin or enterprise backend development, standard text editors cannot compete with a full-fledged IDE. So IntelliJ offers unmatched static analysis, deep refactoring tools, and seamless Gradle and Maven integration, as you can see here. So if you have a Maven or Gradle project, it seamlessly integrates with IntelliJ's. And if you are writing complex Java automation frameworks or building enterprise microservices, IntelliJ's intelligent code completion and text execution capabilities make it worth every penny. And moving on to the AI native generation IDE called Cursor, and you can see here the Cursor is even more advanced, and that's the next IDE we are going to see. So here you have the Cursor, and I have already created an account, and you can see his Cursor is more AI native, and you can see here, and this Cursor is a fork of the VS Code. So they simply took the VS Code and built and forked that code and built this Cursor. So Cursor integrates AI directly into your core editing experience. It's not just a site chat panel anymore. You can just chat with it and ask Cursor to build. You can ask Cursor to fix bugs or explore, and you can see here all the models that it uses. So you can simply select a model and then start chatting it. And of course you can see some features require a pro account, but it has a free trial also, so you can upgrade and use for more automation, advanced features. And for developers who love the familiar VS Code like keyboard shortcuts but want next level AI pairing, Cursor is a game changer. So, and let's take a look at the Devin Desktop, which is the next one. So taking it one more further step is taking the AI engineering, the AI engineering a step further is Devin Desktop. So unlike traditional AI code completion, Devin acts as an autonomous AI agent. So you can see here. So it is a AI agent command center, and you give it a high level task like fixing a broken test or add test coverage or improve error handling or many things like these. I have just cloned my repo here, and it started analyzing it and then told me I can add the test coverage, improve error handling, refactor duplicate code and all those things, and even do a security scan and review recent changes. So I said do it all, and it started working on these 5 tasks. So it's completely different than the traditional IDE where you can simply do all the things manually. Here it's just like chatting with a human, so it's like a chatting with a AI agent command center. So it executes all the terminal commands, it edits the code, it runs all the tests, and reports back to you when all is done. So you can see it edited all the code, it improved the test coverage, it did a security scanning, and then it reviewed the code for security, and it did some analysis. So scan done, and it fixed everything. So you can see how different it is. So this Devin Desktop is ideal for developers and QA engineers who want to automate repetitive maintenance tasks. So you can see here how it handles all the repetitive cleaning, all the test coverage updates, and all those things. And finally, for those who love using the terminal, I know some people don't like to use mouse at all. They do all the editing, all the moving, copying, all the things using only the keyboard. So for those terminal enthusiasts, so let's take a look at the final but interesting IDE called the Neovim. It's called Neovim, and let me show you this, and let me connect you to that screen where, so here we have, so you can see here, just I want to show you a quick demo of this video. So this is how it looks. So you can see here the terminal editors came in. So this is just an introduction. So it is powered by Lua configuration and built-in LSP support. And you can see here in the beginning we have the VI editor, and then came the Vim editor. In 2014 came the Neovim, which is a new fork of this VM editor. So you can see here how when you start the program, it is not all you see is the buttons and file menus and all the menus where you use the mouse. This is just a terminal, just like your Mac terminal or your Windows command prompt. So you can see here how it's like a DOS machine with only the keyboard you can select. So you can select or type or press the enter key, and that's what it offers. So it has the built-in LSP support, and you can see here how this IDE is completely different from others. So since it is a keyboard only, it offers lightning fast editing speed without ever touching a mouse. You can simply leave the mouse at your home and come to your workplace and just use the mouse to all your lightning speed work using keyboard. So you can see here, although it has a steeper learning curve, developers who have mastered the Vim motions and custom terminal workflows will really enjoy this unmatched efficiency and zero system overhead. So which editor should you choose? You should use VS Code, as I showed you here. If you are doing web automation, Playwright, and general scripting, so that's what you have to use, VS Code. Choose the IntelliJ IDEA for heavy backend, Java backend, and enterprise testing. And next is go with Cursor or the Devin Desktop if you want to supercharge your workflow with AI agent capabilities. Now that's exciting. And finally, choose Neovim, which is a hyper-extensible Vim-based text editor if you love working directly inside your terminal for maximum speed. So whichever code you are using, they each have their pros and cons, and pick one that suits your coding style and workflow. And finally, which code editor are you using this year? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to QA and Dev Tips for more automation and software engineering workflows. See you in the next one.